Hey everyone, welcome to Crochet Basics. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet the half double crochet step by step for beginners. So grab your yarn and your hook and let's crochet together. So you'll need a weight for acrylic yarn. Any weight for acrylic yarn will work. And then they normally call for a 5.5 millimeter hook, which is what I am using today. And then you will also need some scissors, a couple of stitch markers, and then a yarn needle to weave in your ends. These are two different types of yarn needles you will find for crocheters. So let's begin. We're gonna start by making a slip knot. So take your yarn like so. You're gonna do a little twist, and then that loop you just made, you're gonna lay it down and then pull that strand through and pull everything to tighten the knot. You're gonna place that on your hook and then pull your end to tighten to your hook. Now we're going to chain 15. So yarn over, pull through, that's your first chain. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. If you need to see a slower version of how to chain, you can refer to the first video of this series. Otherwise, continue on until you have 16 chains. All right, I have 16 chains on my hook. We're going to skip the first chain and we're going to go into the second chain and start our half double crochet. So to do that, you are going to yarn over, insert your hook into that second chain, grab your yarn and pull it through. So you now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3. And this is a good time to grab that stitch marker and place it through the top 2 loops of that half double crochet. And that's just so you won't lose that stitch. Sometimes it can end up blending in when you get back down to the end of the row. So we're gonna make our second one in the next chain. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. We're gonna go in the next one. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. So we have 3 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up that loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. We now have 4 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. We're going to continue that all the way to the end. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up that loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. So continue on. When we get to the last chain, I'll meet you back here. Right, I'm at my last chain. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, pull up the loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So that is our first row of half double crochet. We're going to begin